pinch up.
Right.
And then... Oh, don't you dare. Okay, alright.
If you like rocked forward slightly on your tiptoes, you just fall off.
Okay.
Stupid rounded shoes.
I probably should put
I
on my
felt
glasses.
something. I felt something. I felt a remark.
You felt a remark, but you didn't say the remark because you're a good person.
No, I was talking about you.
Oh. You're a good person. Okay, now, do I need to get in between these two? Yes, I do. Oh!
Oh my god.
They move back and forth a little bit. Okay. I did that. Give me an item. Give me. Another rusted bit. Great. And... Yet!
I just noticed that these eggs might not be completely cooked. I might be getting salmonella.
Oh no. Don't do that. Oh. Well, this is great. Oh! Sometimes I will just hop up and down a couple times on the spot because I'm really worried that I'm gonna jump off the cliff, and it's one of those moments where the act of like adjusting yourself that way will more than likely be the reason I fall off the cliff.
Yeah.
5 potions. Okay, all right.
Oh my god, can you imagine getting salmonella and food poisoning? That's what I'm heading for.
I think my salmonella is so bad it gave me food poisoning.
Isn't that basically what salmonella is?
I think it's like considerably worse. Like it's more likely to kill you than just regular food poisoning.
Yeah. That is wild to me. Like, yeah, because I've heard stories like people eating bad shrimp at like sushi restaurants or something like that, or like any sort of seafood restaurant. And it's like the act of eating shrimp that is not like completely fine will actually just kill you, and that's insane.
Up. Oh. Wait, so... I think I just delayed the inevitable. Oh, wait, no, I can...
Uh-oh.
It should be a... Oh, nope, too... Oh, okay, I thought it was too early for a second there, and I was like, well, now I'm dead.
Oh.
Let me up on the spinny wheel, please. I want to be the man hamster.
Remember that time we found out that Ellie's family might be slowly succumbing to salmonella? Prof Doc loves the sounds you're making.
I get into it when I'm like making, when I'm doing platforming that's like butt-clenching tension. I'm like, I have to make noises whenever I jump.
Ellie's family, like, would just handle, like, raw chicken weirdly. Like they wouldn't wash their hands or, like, the instruments that they would use to prepare the chicken.
That's not
or something like that. I don't know. I think they completely cooked it. I don't think they were that stupid, but I just remember I said like, Ellie, you gotta be careful with chicken. You can't fuck around with chicken. Like, if you don't prepare it right, it'll kill you indefinitely. It was like, it'll kill you for an unspecific amount of time.
Life is
I
one
wait
of
to the
those.
danger zone.
Don't worry.
What's his name? Noctis? Fucking back up.
So no, I think I'm good. I think I'm good there. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna adjust my hair in front of these death spikes. Don't worry about it.
Just like walked his fucking eyeballs right up to the edge.
Give it.
Now you have to fucking. You can't even see it.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow. So that's... So if I want that, I have to go back to square one and get it before the fucking platform falls out from underneath me. Do you think it's worth it?
I mean, this is just the maze right before where you left off from it, right?
No, this is the beginning. Like, this is, I have to... Like, not the beginning of the whole dungeon, but the beginning of this room. I'm gonna do it.
Um,
It was a mega potion. Great.
I mean, it's not a bad thing to have those.
Except I'm full of them, so like picking it up did nothing.
I would have laughed so hard if it hadn't been there.
It's just barely not far long enough for me to land on it. Whee! Every time he gets just a little bit too close to the spikes.
I can't do the robot voice. Fuck.
More teeth.
More teeth.
More teeth. I would like to buy a soda cup from you, please.
There was a time where I sort of almost believed that you had to blow back out and make the S sound, but then, like, too many words have S sounds.
Yeah, for that to, like, make any logical sense.
Mm.
It's... Oh, fuck! Me... Nope! Show me potato salad. Nope.
Oh, just fucking squish you in the wall.
Whoop! Nope! No! 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 Let me back. Okay, so this needs to be timed like, not like that. I'm very good at this video game. Holy shit! Look at this room.
Oh god.
Hello. Left or right?
Well, is left progress or is right progress?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
I'll flip a coin. It's tails, so go left.
I don't know where a safe point is along here, though, so I'm probably about to die. Moon pendant and whatever the other thing was. Is this a save point? No. Is this okay?
No.
Oh, just barely. They like put that tiny little nudge there to not kill you.
Also, you were right. They do both drop down to the same place.
Okay. Well, I did not move fast enough for this.
Oh.
You doubted me, like the silly man. Oh, good. Spikes on the other side. At least there's a thing I can stand on here that hopefully won't push me into a wall.
Up spikes.
There's just more spikes on the other side.
Prof Doc says, what did you two think of Faith?
In relation to what? Sorry.
Well, he wrote Faith in all caps, so I'm assuming that's the title of something.
I don't know what Faith is. You're gonna have to elaborate. Sorry.
Neither.
Unless you are very, very happy about just the concept of Faith itself.
Man, so much of this could be solved if you could just warp jump.
I know. This way, and then this.
Unless he means the concept of faith.
What?
Jesus.
What?
No. Like, I understand, but it's just a silly question.
It's just, I don't know.
Faith is a horror game that is in a pixelated style. But he does love Faith. Oh, it's the reference that we were making earlier. Faith is that game where you are playing as a priest.
Oh, Mortis. Oh,
I know. I thought it was called Mortis.
I knew it wasn't called Mortis, but I have seen more people play the game than I have like actually paid attention to what the game is. Now he doesn't look like he has anything on his head, although I can go that way from it, evidently. So
why didn't you jump from the middle?
Shut up! I was like, which way do I go? The skull or the other way? I was like, well. All my options would
Looks like you might be able to...
I just fucked up. I am a good player of it. Actually, no. I did get the shortcut, so it's fine. Where's my... Thank you.
I'm really trying to not sound like Tomar right now.
But Tomar is the best person to sound like.
Like every time I hear myself in your videos, I'm like, do I really sound like that?
Fuck.
Because when I hear myself, I sound like this, and it's like,
It's lesson learned, children. Don't be yourself.
Do you remember where you're going? Because I don't.
Not anymore. Oh yes, I got the other shortcut. Yeah.
I thought that head thing was just sitting in a void. I was like, that's fucked.
This place is quite like unsettling, really.
Yeah, Sugar Geist, everyone sounds different on mic than in real life, but I don't like it.
It's a fact and I hate it.
I hate facts!
Stop telling me the truth. Tell me lies. Here's hoping any of these are worth the effort.
Don't over or undershoot it.
I'm gonna do either of those. Okay, good thing. I totally planned. Well, I am an epic gamer moment. You believe in my ability to jump, and that's it. Maybe sometimes swing a sword. No!
I was just thinking though, like, how many times? Okay, I have to ask because it's been bugging me all day. What is that green bar hanging over your head?
Oh, that's my stamina bar.
Okay, so given the fact that you can ride chocobos and have a car, there's really no reason to have a stamina meter at all.
Not really, and that's why me putting on the accessory that got rid of it made the game a more enriching experience because I didn't have to micromanage the stamina the whole time.
Why do people add details like that that don't need to be there? Cake, baby.
I'm so sad that that didn't pop up when we were streaming.
I know.
Cake, baby. Cake, baby. Cake, baby.
Also,
I hope we hear it again.
these ledges are like alarmingly steep for how easy I am able to walk on them.
No.
I'll have to start investing in Boss Baby instead. Oh shit! I did not realize that was an absence of wall. I thought the wall just looked different.
What was I saying before? I see the question in the chat. I'm going to read it soon. But what was I talking about before? Before the stamina. Nah, it was... Okay, so we were talking about... Back to the lab again. Oh! I was gonna ask... Well...
Into the void I go.
How many times in a video game are you presented with the ultimatum of don't over or undershoot a jump? Because I honestly can't think of that many.
I don't know, like... And you mean as in, like, they have to be very precise jumps? Like, you cannot fuck them up, basically?
Yeah.
They do happen, like, weirdly often in Mario platformers. Like, specifically the side-scrolling ones. Where it's like, oh, like, they'll try and mitigate it by having, like, a coin trail in the air so you at least can see the general, like... arc that you need to make to get there.
But then you get, like, 2 out of the 3 coins and now you don't know what the fuck to do.
Yep. No, stop it! This is the thing that made me hate this the last time I played this game, was that it's like the actual act of jumping between platforms is not that terrible. It's just when he does that auto roll when he drops too far, like, you can't account for that.
You need to try to undershoot it, but the problem with that is that you can't see where you're trying to land.
And you can't predict how far he's gonna roll when you do it. Oh, for some reason, that whole time, I was like, I need to land on that side and not the side just down here.
Yeah.
So that's fine, but I kept overshooting it because I, for some reason, thought, no, this side's too steep. I'll fall off if I go on this side.
I mean, to be fair, that's a good judgment to make. So...
I'm investigating.
So, anyways...
Oh, shit! They are annoying when they happen, but only if they are, like... You know, there is literally no room for error. Like, if you fuck it up in the tiniest possible amount, then... especially when failure for missing it throws you back way too far, like, for what is considered, like, okay. That was...
Like, Dark Souls, it wasn't a necessarily pinpoint jump, but a lot of the jumps are, like... You have to run right up to the ledge.
There are definitely some jumps in Dark Souls that are, like... You have to be right on point for those little, like, roll jumps or whatever to be able to make it across. It's a given, but only if you remember that Mario is actually a hard game. Because a lot of people are like, Mario, that's for kids. Fuck that. It's like, no, actually, if you play, like, Mario 1, like, you're not going to just breeze through that unless you've been playing it for a while already.
And that was the cool thing about Hat in Time, was because, like, it was super, like, easy and simple, especially for someone like you who's very experienced in sudden camera change.
So, it's near now, I guess.
But, like, Hat in Time, even for like a novice platformer like myself, was super easy, but they did it in a way that made it fun.
Yeah, it's like a game doesn't. That's basically my philosophy a lot of the time. A lot of people are like, no, a game's not fun if it's not challenging, and I'm like, challenge is not inherently fun for me. Like, I can play Dark Souls and have fun with that, not specifically because there's a challenge, but because everything around it complements the challenge. Like, I played Hat in Time, and I had like no difficulty with the majority of it, but I loved it because that wasn't the point of playing the game. It was like a fun experience despite that, or again, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm gonna fall down now.
I think you fucked up. For pretty much every game that I play, if I have the option, I turn up the difficulty all the way, and if that's too hard, I go like one down for every bit that I can't complete because it's too hard. But like generally, I like to play on the hardest difficulty setting because I don't want to play on easy just to play it again on a harder difficulty.
Yeah.
I want to get the challenge out of the way in one go,
I
which I guess kills a lot of the replayability, but who knows? Because when I play Metal Gear, it's like, well, I always played it on the hardest difficulty, and now I can never go back to the easy mode unless I just want to fuck around.
Yeah, for me, it's like I only pick the harder difficulties first if there's an incentive to, as in like say an achievement for, oh, you beat the game on hard or whatever. Otherwise, I pick like normal for the most part. Like, I don't want it to be so easy that there's literally nothing to it, but I don't want to have arbitrary challenge either. Like, I hate when games are like, oh, literally the only difference between the difficulties is the HP bars on enemies or something like that. Like, oh, in hard difficulty, we made it so the enemies have 3 times as much HP as they do on normal. And for me, it's like, that's not extra difficulty, that's just padding out battles, and that's not fun to me. I don't like when battles last like several hours for no reason.
Yeah, like that's what Saints Row did, and that's why I could never turn up the difficulties because it was bullshit. It's like, if you think you need that to make your game fun, your game sucks.
At least we're out of the like pachinko dungeon now.
Imagine if you had a personal hell and part of it was just existing in a pachinko.
I would be sad. Also, you know how a while ago, like before the stream started, I said that there was like a chamber really far below that we could barely see, like through the darkness?
Are we in it right now?
We're in it right now, and we're now in a rotating room.
Okay.
Rooms, but I know Nia had a lot of that kind of like, we're a 2D side-scroller now, shut up, kind of stuff going on.
Oh man, in the factory, I hate that top-down view.
Yeah, the top-down...
You can jump on boobies.
I can. I don't think there's anything on them, but I think... I feel like there was, like, a reason to do so, but I don't remember now. I feel like...
It's probably just an item.
Or just, like, one of those dumb trophies that's like, I did it for the achievement, or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like if I was to jump onto it, I would slip off, but do you want me to try?
No.
Okay. Not worth it.
We're too far ahead.
Not worth it
it's
for the
not
vine.
worth it. Yeah.
Actually, no. I think I do need to jump on it. Scared. Oh, nope.
Good.
I, like, didn't remember until the moment I was about to jump on her, and then completely fucked it up. Oh. Ow, my legs!
Oh!
Oh, no!
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Hey, no. Good job.
I like how not even like 5 minutes ago I was like, man, I'm doing pretty good for this dungeon today. What's wrong with me? And now just this is where it all goes to shit.
Baby shit.
This game's of dumb babies who don't know how to play video games. Anything, but I forgot that this game has a portable music player or whatever. So when I have a moment to not be terrified, I'm going to just put some random Final Fantasy music on because it's just been like church organs for the last 30 minutes.
I don't know, I think it's fitting, but you do you, fam.
Don't tell me what to do.
I hate talking like that.
Big titty jump paves the way to the future. Now I believe... Yep, there's an item in her belly button. I'm sorry I haven't been reading much of the chat. Again, I'm doing crazy, like, going down giant person's legs, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, nope.
Shadrow, why? Why did you even?
Why did you shut up?
Yeah.
I do know I meant to go down the legs. I was just on the wrong leg.
I thought you were just fucking around.
No, I meant to be on her right leg going down, but I was on the the leg underneath the other leg, so of course it runs out of leg and you just drop off. I'm so glad that this, like, maintains gravity momentum or whatever when you're running on this, so you're not, like, you know, I make a jump and it doesn't suddenly, like, oh, I'm not attached to this, so when I jump, I whoosh, whoop. Ow!
Well, I just mean, like, here it's jumping on her boobs. In Dark Souls, you get an achievement for using the binoculars on the lady's chest. Stuff like that.
And, like, I think there was one for trying to upskirt 2B in Near Automata or whatever.
There's also one. Is there one for Nier Automata? Because I remember specifically Lollipop Chainsaw also had that.
That did as well. I'm pretty sure Nier had one, but it was one you had to work for. It was like you don't just do it the one time. You have to do it like 10 or something like that before it finally gives you the achievement.
What is the achievement? Because I have it on PC. I don't get them.
Something along the lines of, well, you get achievements on Steam as well. So.
Oh right. I guess they never occur to me.
But it's literally just like upskirt 2B like 10-ish times or whatever, and it's like, I don't remember what the name of it is, but I think it implies like insistence or something like that. I don't know. It's really weird, especially because I don't remember Yokotaro being that particularly like, let's put sex stuff in our games for no reason or whatever. So it just feels a little weird.
He did say that the only reason they look like that is because he wanted to draw sexy girls.
True. It's just like none of the rest of the games that he has like made really dabble with that. So Nier Automata is just sort of a weird outlier. Let's actually look at our options when we get down here and not jump on what is clearly a platform, but it won't let me stand on for some reason.
I mean, I'm sure you can stand on it, just don't jump this time.
So maybe I'm not meant to be down here. Maybe I'm meant to, like, go over her.
Maybe?
Whoop.
Oh no. Shadrow, please. I swear to God.
Because I feel like... Whoop. No, that's going to lead to my death. There we go. Alright.
Oh.
I am almost certain. I feel like I'm meant to be down here. Because, like, it lets me get this far. It's just then the moment I stepped on this thing, it was like, no, you're dead.
Walk gently onto it. Be ginger. And don't walk onto the point of it.
Because this clearly goes nowhere. And this one, I can kind of see that it goes nowhere. I'm gonna, like, gently walk onto it and probably die the moment I touch the thing. Yep.
Yeah.
I do know I meant to go
so
down
that's
the
not
legs.
the
I was
progression.
just on
Definitely
the
not.
wrong leg. Well, why let me go down there then? Why not just slide me all the way off her body the moment I try going down that way?
Video games.
Video games. They just want to let me go down to her tippy toes.
Gotta get them feet pics. Can you take pictures while you're all alone like this?
Yes. So, it is not out of the question to take feet pictures of her. I'm not going to, but it is a possibility.
Bro, get Noctis to take some feet pics.
Just like, hey Noctis, how'd it go in there? He's like, well, I kind of died like 50 times, but I got these sweet feet God damn it. Sweet feet pics, bro. And then they're just like, I'm sorry, what? What is that? Why? What did you do in there? I got the brain damage from falling a million times.
He's like, yeah, did you take any sweet pictures? And Noctis just starts sweating. He's like,
like, no.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's just all boring stuff.
There wasn't really anything to take pictures of in there. It was just a bunch of rock.
It's like, just let me unload the SD card first, and I'll let you take a look later.
Looks like the hilt of one. Okay, so that's a leap of faith. Okay, this gets me on top of the blade, so I assume this is the way I meant to go. Come on.
Maybe I'm lacking in my knowledge, but I don't remember any swords with circular handle covers.
Like a. Ow.
Oh,
It's-
you are almost dead.
It's like a what do you call it? Like a samurai sword or whatever.
You're just up in the crawl space stealing everybody's family
I
heirlooms.
found all the gum and it's all mine. I found the secret under desk gum. Now is this just the hilt again? Okay,
Oh.
thank you. Thank you for putting me back right there, because I was gonna be really fucking pissed off. The holy light. Oh. Okay, thank
Ooh.
God for that. Alright, chrome bit.
Don't
I
forget
found more
that
sweet feet pics, bro.
Gotta get them. Gotta get them feet.
Gotta get.
Gotta suck those toes. I
It's
guess.
like the like prince king or whatever of the land being like, oh man, he's got them feet. I'm a cool guy, don't worry about it. I do the sweet backflips.
I get the feet pics.
2 backflips get feet pics, yo. Now I know what the thumbnail can be.
Oh no.
Also, I haven't been doing it because it's ridiculous, but you can go first person in this game. So I could do first person Mirror's Edge puzzle platforming.
But the problem is that the camera doesn't follow your jump.
And it doesn't, like, I just did the roll animation just then and you can't see it because I'm in first person, so I can't account for whether I'm just gonna roll off a cliff for no reason because of this. Yeah,
I mean, you can barely tell where you are.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Oh.
I was gonna say from all the demon statues and whatnot, but there's also the human statues. So it's like, well, was it a race of like demons or whatever? And then I realized that I'm probably doing what scholars will do long after our time has passed, and like they had statues of like minotaurs. Maybe those really existed.
It's a very interesting dungeon. Like, it's not a dungeon that should have been built under this, like, what the game generally is, like RPG sort of stuff rather than platforming. But because it isn't, it is extremely unique compared to, like, every other aspect of this game. Whether that makes it a good thing or not kind of depends on your tolerance for it, I guess. Like, as I've said, I'm doing much better than I did the first time I played this. So I'm kind of like, yeah, this is cool and unique and interesting. But I remember the first time I played this, I was like, borderline screaming in anger over all of the fuck-ups that I was doing.
With the accumulative knowledge that you've gained and the experience that you've had playing this dungeon, is it fun?
I'm having fun, but I don't know if I would be having as much fun if I wasn't in a call with you right now and streaming it for people. Look at this.
Don't fuck up. Don't auto fucking track to the side.
I swear I'm going to.
I can't believe you didn't adjust the camera to compensate.
Because I'm a fuck. Look at my swagger. I'm a badass. I don't need to adjust no goddamn camera. Fuck you. One of these doors opened, so that's not even the end of the dungeon. Warm inners. I found some underwear. Suspiciously asking the same thing. But every now and then in the group, someone will chime in. Well, whoa. I did it. I'm alive. It's just still just laying back down there. Like, at least we can see her better now, whereas before it was like a vague, like, light silhouette down there. No!
Right.
Okay, that was...
You hit nothing and got damaged.
I, like, rolled on nothing for a moment and then, like, realized, wait a minute, that's air. I'm not meant to be able to touch that.
Interstellar said, that's a funny point, because the way I think it is people are waiting for you to say something interesting as well.
True.
Yeah.
We've all got to be interesting. Put full pressure on everyone.
like that's the thing, is that it is very much a back and forth. As Interstellar has said, it is neither on one person's responsibility or the other. We've all got to put in our work.
We all got to pitch in. Is there anything else to do with thoughts but bullshit them?
I guess
really
not.
makes you think. The evidence seems to point to me having not been here before.
Yeah.
Oh no 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 no!
Wait,
Dead.
is the pickup button the same as the jump button?
Yes, the pickup button.
That's
it's
bullshit.
it's dumb. I hate when games have context-sensitive buttons that also do something that is not context-sensitive, like jump. So there's definitely more to this dungeon. Like, look at all those. There's items.
Good.
There's
Amazing.
items dead.
Or the system will be like, this is in all caps. Look at it. Is it okay? And it's just like, I like bananas or something like that. And it's like, fucking, it's fine. Like, why don't you detect for any, like, actually horrible things that people could possibly say?
Yeah, I know. Like, that button there takes me right back up out of the dungeon, basically.
Yeah. If you go back up out of the dungeon, does it reset all of your progress?
Hopefully not. I don't know, and I'm not going to find out.
Sterling, funny joke, but, like, don't ask for things like that because you have no idea how badly that gives me an itch to scratch.
Why did I make
Like,
it mod?
like if you ask me to ban you, I have no problems literally doing that.
Just like, okay.
Yeah, like,
Come on.
hi, Interstellar, what type of beer are you drinking, mate?
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know. Sucks because I know I'm not doing the accent right for my voice. Like, I know that when I'm doing an Australian interpretation, like, I probably sound very nasally.
A little bit, but then that's sort of what a lot of that Bogan accent is, though. It's like, oi, cunt! The fuck are you doing? Give us your
The
lighter.
fuck you doing, cat? Give us your lighter. Fuck it. I'm not trying to. I just you gave me all the material to work with, and I just needed. Drinking a bush from the States. I don't know what that means. Shadrow, what is your position on horror games?
I like them until I shit myself. It's like
I guess.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so for context, people are saying like, oh, it'd be fun to watch Shadrow playing horror games and screaming a lot. I guess I was wondering if horror games actually still do scare you.
They can. It depends on the game. I forget if I was talking to you about this or if it was someone else, but say Five Nights at Freddy's, for example. I haven't actually played Five Nights at Freddy's, and that's because I know that because it's jump scares or whatever, like that's the main horror hook other than the tension leading up to the jump scare or whatever. I know that I would hate it because jump scares, it's not like, oh, jump scares are cheap, it's that they get me. Like, if a jump scare, like, it's also the fact that it's not just a jump scare, it's loud jump scares. I hate loud noises. Like, if I'm around balloons, I get very tense because I'm afraid someone's just going to be like, I'm going to pop this balloon now. And I hate sudden loud banging noises. And so that, the fact that the gimmick of Five Nights at Freddy's is, if you fail, loud noises will shriek at you. I'm like, well, I don't want that.
Yeah. And I think it's an important distinction to make is that, like, it's not, oh man, that spooked me, haha, scary game. It's like legitimate, I do not enjoy this. It's like literal, like real anxiety.
Yeah. So
because getting jump scared hurts your chest.
Yeah.
Like,
it like shoots your heart rate up all of a sudden. Puts you into a fight or flight mode that you weren't prepared for. Whoop. Like, I wasn't prepared for that ledge. Haha. Unexpected, because that's sort of the idea. But,
yeah.
God damn it. I accept your death. I did it. But, like, I don't know. Jump scares don't need to go away, but just need to be, like, honed better than they have been. And Five Nights at Freddy's has a very creative use of jump scares. Like, there's a reason it became popular or whatever. It's not just that, but that's definitely one. It was a very unique game. Or series or whatever, but it is not a game that I would ever personally play without some sort of reason, like, oh, we're gonna do a stream or something like that, just because it's basically anxiety the game for me and I don't want to subject myself to that for no reason. Well, I don't even know where I'm going at this point. I'm just hoping that this leads somewhere helpful. I know I've been here before, but I forget if it like. It's always that jump. It's always that jump. But yeah, like I like scary games. I don't make a point of them. Like I'm not like I'm the scary game video game man game or whatever. But I do enjoy the idea of them, and it kind of sucks that modern horror video games have kind of been delegated to indie horror games, which tend to, you know, pick a trope and then run with that for like 3 years or something like that. Like, I bought at least a copy of Forbidden Siren 1. I don't remember if I also got the second one or not, but I have like not played it since we got it, and apparently they're very unique and interesting survival horror games, but I'm also like terrified of that concept or whatever, like, because it's apparently
So
very.
basically, you'll never play it.
I want to play it, but it's probably going to have to be under the context of a stream or something like that, because god damn it.
Interstellar also says that apparently Aussies have it good in terms of beer, which I guess means your beer tastes better than mine.
I guess like I've tried a bunch of beers and they all tasted kind of the same to me, and I don't have like previous experience with beer to be like, oh yeah, but this one's like the better one or whatever. Like when I taste beer, I don't like it. And now I'm back here. I really don't know where I'm going now. I feel like this is not the correct direction whatsoever. But I feel like it has to be back in the room where the where that one door is left to open, but I need to figure out how to actually open that door. I found the fucking button.
Finally.
I don't know how long that took, but I found the fucking button. If I was a Let's Player, boy, would my face be red right now. I basically need to get on top of this, and I need to... Nope. I need to time it better than that. Okay, so I've finally finished the dungeon. That took... oh, and there's all my friends. That took... Before we started streaming, we did that for about 45 minutes, maybe half an hour, somewhere around that. And then however long we've been streaming for, I haven't been paying attention. Say 2.5 hours, somewhere around that. But yeah, we did the Pitioss Dungeon.
Hooray!
Like, I have to fly the car out of here to be able to fast travel anywhere else.
I can't wait to see this.
Please take off with some degree of what's the word? Like, not majesty. What's the word I'm thinking of? Of competence.
I was gonna say elegance.
Oh, that's a pretty tall rock. That's a pretty tall rock. Oh!
Just barely.
Barely didn't just smash directly into the rock and die. Now I just need to land this thing again and never fly ever again, because fuck this.
Dude, are you kidding? If I had that, I'd be flying all the time.
And then you'd need to land and be like, oh shit, I need to land. Yes! Okay. Listen to that near music, hell yeah.
I like how smoothly you can transition from flying to driving.